Hello, beautiful people. Welcome today. If you know you want to move abroad, you want to move to Europe, and you have not started anything, you have not done anything, you don't even know the document or anything to submit, this video is for you. These are the first 5 things you should consider before moving abroad. The first thing you need to know is that you need to identify the country you want to study in. You want to move abroad. You want to move within the Shanghai zones. There are 29 countries within this region. Which of them do you want to move to? Which of these countries do you want to study to? Which of this school do you want to move? The first thing you need to understand is that all these countries have different process of application. Although some have little similarities, but all have different process. Example, if you want to move to UK, the processes of moving to UK and Portugal is not the same. Portugal asks you for legalization. You must legalize your document. Portugal does not ask you for acts. UK does not ask you for legalization, but UK must ask you for acts, you see? So they have different ways they do their things. They have different processes. So the first thing you need to understand is that identify the school and identify the country. The first thing I mean is to identify the country. You need to identify the country you want to move to because they have different processes. The second is to identify the school because each schools have their own rules and regulation. You must identify the school in the country you want to move to. You must follow their rules and regulation. Very important. Follow their rules and regulation. Don't assume. Go to the school website, read the rules and regulation, read the do's and don'ts. Don't assume that this is the way I did it for the other school. No. That is why when you are making application, some may ask you that only those with 4.5 can apply. Sometimes they will ask you that this requirement, you need mathematics, you need maybe English. I'm just giving an example. Another school within that same UK may not ask. So the second thing for you to note is identify the school and know their requirements. The third thing is please know the proof of funds. Very important. The proof of funds to study in UK is different from Portugal. The proof of funds to study in Austria is different from Portugal. The proof of funds to study in Switzerland is different from that of UK. So know the proof of funds. Identify the proof of funds. Each country has its own proof of funds. And please, when building your proof of funds, I've talked about this severally. Build it systematically. Don't drop money in the account. Build the account steady. Let it be inflow and outflow so that the immigration officer will be able to convince that this bank account is not dominant. They not just drop money there. So this is the third one. The fourth one you need to identify is for you to know the documents that are needed. It's also part of requirement, but the documents needed. I will give you an example on this one. For example, if you want to study in UK, they will ask you for your documents, your heights, and every other thing. If you want to study in Portugal, they will not ask you for height. I said it before, they will not ask you for height. So know that if the school you want to study, know that if they need height, if they need English proficiency, Portugal asks for English proficiency. You can get that at the Ministry of Education. Why UK asks for height? You need height. Netherlands asks for height. You don't need proof of English proficiency. Because you providing English proficiency, you have little or no chance in this country. I'm just being sincere. Just imagine you want to move to UK. There are 100 people. 100 of these people have height, and only you have proof of funds, and they need 50. Since the requirement in the school already stated that you must have height, maybe the school you are going to, and you are trying to provide English proficiency, the school may consider those that have height ahead of you. So for you to be on a safer chance, if you want to go to countries like Australia, New Zealand, UK, Ireland, Switzerland, Netherlands, they must ask you for height. So go and write your height exams. One thing I would tell you that don't be afraid of writing your height exam. Just have boldness, go for tutorials, go for class. Write your height exam. If the school you want to move to need height, write it. So you'll be on the safer side. The last I will tell you, the last is for you to make research. Make Google your friends. Don't follow them say, or don't follow this was what this one do. This one may do its own process 2023. And another you are doing your own process 2025 or 2026. It's not the same thing. Let me give an example. The proof of funds some people use to go to Portugal 2023 is not up to 6 million naira. I'm telling you the truth. But today, proof of funds to Portugal is over 17 million naira. So make Google your friends, do research, make inquiries, know what the school is asking for you. Don't sit down, don't be idle, don't wait for me to come and give information or other people doing the same thing to give information. Make Google your friends. So long you know the name of the school, browse about the school. Example, if you want to study in University of Malta now, type University of Malta. Go and read everything about the school. Likewise, if you want to study in the University of Luxembourg, type University of Luxembourg. Read about the school. If you want to study in University of Lisbon for Portugal, type University of Lisbon or University of Porto in Portugal. Type them. Read about the school. They will tell you everything and the programs they offer. They will tell you when the admission process will start. So don't rely on individuals. Make Google your friend. Make research. Study. These things are very important. These are the most 5 key things you must need to understand if you know you want to study abroad and if you know you want to move abroad.